It's lights out, away we go, and unlike yesterday, Verstappen gets away well this time, as does Sergio Perez. Leclerc, little slower, getting off the line, and he's already been passed by Sergio Perez. Verstappen leads into the first corner ahead of Perez. On the inside, Lando Norris gets third place ahead of Charles Leclerc. Bad start from him. Sebastian Vettel, and he spun. And Ferrari is spun round, and Ricciardo manages to keep going, and oh no! Sebastian Vettel, for the second race in a row, second Grand Prix in a row, looks like his afternoon has been ended way earlier than he would have wanted. So Lando Norris, can he defend against Charles Leclerc? He's done a very nice job of it so far. Leclerc looks an awful lot closer this time, and under braking, Charles Leclerc goes for it into the chicane. That'll please the Tifosi. You can hear the roars all the way to Maranello, 56 miles away. Leclerc's up into the podium places.
If I was Red Bull, I'd pull Perez first.
And they are. Perez does come in for Red Bull. Max Verstappen stays out on the track. Charles Leclerc has carried on, and Mercedes are going to make a tyre change too. So Verstappen into the pits and out again. Leclerc into the pits and out again. Sergio Perez, he's not had the best of laps here because Charles Leclerc has now got ahead of Sergio Perez, so whatever was going on in the pits distracted our attention a bit, because out on track Perez was starting to struggle, but his tyres are now a lot more warmed up than Charles Leclerc's, and Leclerc moves over to the right hand side to try and block off Perez. Perez eventually does find a bit of space to squeeze past and retake that position. And we've got two Red Bulls out in front, but it was very nearly Red Bull Ferrari Red Bull for a moment, as this caused Sergio Perez a few palpitations, going straight on at the chicane.
And this is all Leclerc can do. He can keep pressuring Perez into a mistake, and he's doing that.
And Charles Leclerc comes in, and he's going to try what he can. I guess there's a fastest lap opportunity. He will fall behind Lando Norris, I believe, with the stop. He'll clear him quite easily, but it is the soft tyre.
Sergio Perez, who's got a free pit stop now because Leclerc made his spot and has a stop, so they're just trying to cover off what's going on with Ferrari. Verstappen puts the limiter switch on at 80 kilometers an hour into the pit lane, makes a stop, and it's like they've practiced it hundreds and hundreds of times, which they have. We did say that Tsunoda has the pace to chase down that Aston Martin. Gaps behind them, well, still as Charles Leclerc goes into the barrier at the Variante Alta. Now he's kept the car going, he's kept everything running. One Ferrari already out, and another Ferrari potentially out, because I think he's got damage to his front wing.
Any feedback on the car?
He's in.
It's okay. Copy.
That's an old radio message then, because it's not okay, because he is coming in. Now that allows Lando Norris to move up into the podium places, and you can see the damage to the left-hand side of his front wing. The front wing end plate has been damaged. So Ferrari, the risk and reward, we were talking about it, went for the rewards of putting pressure on Red Bull in the closing stages of this race.
Crofty, look how much he goes to the right-hand side, beaches it on this big sausage curb. Why is he trying to do that? Because he wants to get the DRS down at Ravazza, but you can see the car would not handle it, bounced, couldn't correct it, and then obviously onto the second part. He's very lucky that he managed to get that car out the wall, but he is going to be one unhappy boy when he leaves this track tonight.
He has got much better speed than Magnussen, fresher tyres than Magnussen, and does manage to get past the Haas, so he's now up into 8th. Race winner Max Verstappen approaches the checkered flag. His results this season: 1-2, 1-2, and 1. He wins the Miami Grand Prix. Max Verstappen, what a drive that was.